You all know Eken came to educate me on polygamy because he wanted to mansplain it to me and show me the other side of polygamy. Like I'm dumb, deaf, and blind. I'm sure I'm even older than this king that wants to explain it to me, that wants to educate me. How is it that it's only men, the Igbo men, the Nigerian men, that see this on other side? Are we women blind? Like blind that we cannot see the side for ourselves, or do we not read? Since when have Nigerian men or black men in general done more reading in history than women? Since when? Since when? How is it that you all are always trying to mansplain these stupid things to us? Things to us. I've always said I've married into families of polygamists, and then you still came to educate me on it, to show me the other side. Which other side? Now, this is the most important question that I want to ask regarding this. Who does polygamy benefit? They're showing me women that are braiding each other's hair and how happy they are. Is that the benefit to women, the braided hair? Or the friendship? Because I want to understand, can she not find friendship elsewhere, or does she not have sisters? You people are so dumb. Like, I don't know, is fufu, abu, being on a oburu no. If you don't name me, I'm just so embarrassed to be associated with you men. You're coming to explain to me that I'll be 50 years old next year. You want to explain to me about polygamy? Every time they say our forefathers, the white people, the white people. Your forefathers, how far were they that great? Why did white people? Why were white people able to conquer them? And please explain that to me. They were busy looking for second wife because he benefited. Is that not why the white people conquered you guys? Because if it's not, I want you to explain it to me. What do you have as a people in Igbo land in particular? How far? Unu enwere ụzọ? Unu enwere ọkụ? Unu enwe mmiri? Amu every time na achebe ngana ipigari like mamu no ifelu unu na-eme m. Amia ndobodo ndị skapori amia, like somebody na-enweho shame. Where there's no shame, you know, that's why you guys will always be doing this, because you never really think they're wise. You never any shame whatsoever. You are a complete embarrassment to your ancestors, the ones that came before the polygamists. Because when you think about it, your grandfathers were polygamists, thinking about sex the whole time, but their grandfathers were seafarers, exploring and colonizing the whole wide world. Have you been able to do that? Oh, no. They took you people away as slaves. All you can think about, amo, auto, oko, obo. That's all you came to do, and that's why better men are coming, colonizing you guys, taking everything you own away. Now they're starting to even take the younger women, the beautiful women, the educated women, the women with money. And Imago, the way you people are unaliving women everywhere we look.
Don't be a bato, chicky man when one nigga hire deba. Yeah, and the club also is that herbalist, that native doctor that specializes in buying people anyhow in Enugu State. Come and check. Oh.
Yeah. The club name. White Club Kingdom for you have a club.
Add 11 in number.
The 11.
And their phone numbers.
Phone number for the Jeba. Oh, that one. Ah, be
however, should I do your hammer? Kahaji made no machine. That didn't wear well on my however, over damage, shift to my ship, Yagalam, young way. Where from pocket chairman, kitchen chairman. Just shimmer one side, joke chair and Kushimu were well in your kuchier. Until when the security just and don't look at weapon passion organize.
I think it woke all of us up, the women. Because even if you go to the village now and be around women who don't even have internet, they are changing. They are changing. In the past, I used to hear Nigerian men say, white women are better than our African women.
I have a question for some black men, because I know it's not all, so don't come for me saying she said all. I never said that, but I do have a question for some, specifically the black men who choose to date white women, because that is where I have seen it the most. But I was about to go into the store, right? There was a black man there. He was with a white woman. You could tell they were together. Okay. As I'm getting ready to come into the establishment, I'm right behind them. He holds the door for me. I said, thank you. He said, oh, you're very welcome. Okay. There was a black lady right behind me. He let that door go and slam in her face. And I looked, and I even said to him, I said, oh, that was very rude. And he said, what happened? I held the door for you. I said, yes, you did. I said, but why did you let it slam in her face? And he just kind of smirked and walked off. I have noticed that a lot of black men that specifically date white women like to treat black women horribly. And I will never understand that shit. I do not give a damn who you choose to date. You can date whatever fucking race of people you want to date. I don't give a damn. But why must you treat black women so horribly when you choose to date outside of your race? And I have seen this more than once, so don't tell me that was just him, because it's not. I have witnessed it, that when a black man chooses to date another race, he chooses to treat black women like trash. And that's the most ignorant shit I have ever seen in my life. I will never understand that. You have a right. You can have your preference. You can date whoever the fuck you want to date. This is a free country. Nobody said that. You can love whoever you want to love, but why must you just treat black women horribly when you choose to do that? That is the most insane thought process I have ever heard of. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I was dating a black man that specifically treated black women horribly, that specifically just degraded black women, talked down on them, that would be an automatic deal breaker for me. Because why? Your mother is black. Your sisters, if you have them, are black. Your grandmother is black. Why would you do that? Just because you choose to date outside of your race never, ever, ever gives you the right to degrade black women. It's the most disgusting behavior I have ever seen, and I have seen it so many times, and I would love for someone to tell me why. Why do you do that? It's just sickening. Like, I just can't. I would say good day, but that just pissed me off, so whatever.
If you Google this thing, you will still find it. What's the name of that first social media for Nigeria? I remember reading this in Germany in the early 2000s. Is it Niger Talk? I can't remember. They were there shaming black women for not being good in bed. And then when black women started getting good in bed, they said, or stepped up their game rather, because I don't know, it's only you men that say that black women are boring in bed, because men of all other races have always wanted black women. It's just that black women are stupidly race loyal. But then I remember in 2020 we were having these conversations, because when you guys came and asked us, what do you bring to the table? I personally, honestly, I thought about that thing so deeply. I was like, oh, you know, Buna, you mean all these things I've been doing is not enough? Oh, no wonder I'm going through this bullshit. Oh, because in my own relationship, I've always heard that I've contributed nothing to. And so for you all to say it as a collective, do you ever ask yourself, why did all women wake up at once? Nigerian men in particular always dragged Igbo women. Igbo men always dragged Igbo women. I even saw Yoruba men do it. I saw Benin men do it online. Even in America here in the 90s and 2000s. I heard Igbo men, Nigerian men, not only say this to us in real life, they were saying it online, and then in America, black American men were saying it too. They were like, yeah, these white girls, they're better than black women in bed. Da. And then when the black women try to step up their game, they started shaming them, calling them hoes. And then bring it down to the Nigerian context, they started weaponizing marriage against women. And then why